Well, it's been quite a while since I've been on. I had my 18-year-old cat I had passed away from a freak accident. Got his claws caught inside the comforter in the bedroom where I had him in. I had the door closed because I don't want the dog in there. He just messed the cat up anyway. He was kind of weak anyhow. So, for some reason I woke up at like 10 to 4 and I didn't hear anything. Sometimes I'll hear him meow or make noise, but no noise. I go in there, here's his cat, hanging off the side of the bed from his claws, limp as a rag, just straight down. That's how he's hanging there. So he must have been trying for hours, probably 4 or 5 hours, to get himself loose. And he just wore himself completely out. I took care of him. I gave him water and even eggs and everything else inside of a hypo just to keep him alive. And I mean, he would open his eyes up, he'd meow and move his legs, but he just didn't have the strength to get up. So about a couple days later, he finally passed away in his sleep. I had checked on him like at about 11:15 at night, and he was still okay, he was still alive, but went back in about 15 minutes later. He was dead. So anyway, so I buried him next to his sister. So that was the longest living pet I've ever had. 18 years and 3 months. That's how old he was. So good old Duke will no longer be in my videos. Chubby, on the other hand, is still fine. I had to trim him a little bit because he was getting too shaggy. But I left enough fur so he's not going to get cold. So at the end of this video, I'll probably show you him. I just wanted to do a progress report on this thing. And I did get the red reflectors in, so I got those on. But what I did, after I painted it, I used clear enamel, clear gloss enamel, to seal the paint off and give it some shine. And I use these turbo cans because these things have about 1.5 foot pattern that you can spray, and you can get this whole thing covered really quick. So anyway, I'm going to go around and show you that after I open the door, get some more light in here. And we'll just show you the progress I've made over the last year and a couple of months since I've owned this thing. And so, yeah, it's taken quite a while. I'm still working on it. I've got to go ahead and work on the inside of the bed because you need to get the benches and the sideboards up and stuff like that, so that'll take a while. But I'll show you the progress so far and what we've done over the last year. It is cold here. It's about 40 degrees right now. It's been pretty cold almost all the time. Let's see. Okay, so you can see the shiny black in the back. That's the new reflector in the back. Okay, inside the bed, cleaned and painted all that. That's done. I didn't want to use the clear on that and waste it because it's just going to get thrashed if I throw stuff in there anyway. So, anyhow, and of course, we have the seats in. All those are in. Everything else, the batteries in the battery box, that's all in there. The wiring's been redone. Let's see, let me get another position here so I'm not getting so much glare. Okay, so here it is from the front. Actually the same way I had it when I originally drove it in here. And it looks a wee bit better than it did. I still have this other front bumper and I'm trying to straighten it out. I'm going to have to probably weld it on there. I'll use my 250 amp arc welder to weld it on there. But as you can see, the clear coat came out pretty good. Everything looks pretty good on this in the front and the side. I even painted the bucket for the gas can right there. But yeah, got all that done. Of course, we have the engine done. I don't know if I can do it with one hand. Yeah, I got to unlatch it somehow and pick it up with one hand, which ain't gonna work. But anyway, let's see. We got. Oh yeah. Oh, I see. I got to pull it back some. But anyway, I can't do it one-handed. But yeah, so let's see if I can get back farther. So you can get the whole front end in there. Okay, so you can see the whole front end. Done the brakes all the way around. New master cylinder. Got that in. No leaks there. So the other thing I got to do is I got to knock that window out and put a replacement window in. I found I can get that one over at probably one of the other places I've been going to. Mike's Motor Pool had stuff like that, or Midwest Equipment had it, and some other guys did. So I don't think it'll be much of a problem. And of course, we painted all the stenciled all the numbers back on everywhere, and redid the stars on it because they're all kind of faded out. So those have all been done all the way around. Of course, old Sergeant Bilko is still there, and Sergeant Bilko is there too. I had a friend of my daughter's made that my birthday. So yeah, we got all that stuff done. I got to do something inside these doors yet, because I will make sure these windows roll up better. And the one on that side doesn't roll up, so I got to pull the bottom panel out. But yeah, we pretty much got a bit done compared to what we had, you know. And I've got the stenciling in the back here too. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. That is one heavy tailgate, I'll tell you. Alright. Okay. So I got the back stenciled on that as well. US Army, and that's actually the motor vehicle, the motor pool number actually for this vehicle. And this would be the Pioneer bracket kit on the back. This would have had a shovel and a pick on the back. See the areas there for the handles and stuff like that where they go in. But that's what this would have been. But yeah, so anyway, so moving forward, still got a lot more work to do, but we'll get it done somehow. And as long as, well, the cardiologist said there's no changes, so I'm still okay there. I see my oncologist December 5th. I see another doctor tomorrow, and so we'll see what's going on. And so there you are. I'm probably going to go and show you Chubby in a minute here. Show you he's still okay. And Mr. Barky Dog. See? Still running around. Happy as a clam at high tide. And noisy as always. Stop! You want to go outside? You want to go get the squirrel? Oh, okay. Still thinks there's a squirrel out there. Had a red-tailed hawk, killed a couple of them. Oh, and there he goes. Like a herd of turtles. This dog, I tell you. He still thinks he's a puppy. He's 11 years old. Still goes crazy. Every time he always looks in that corner for a squirrel that he's almost caught, I don't know how many different times, but missed. Closest he ever got was about a foot away. But anyway, so he's doing fine. Cat isn't, but oh well. It's the way it goes. They can't live forever. Huh, Chubbs? Yeah, he was scratching at that door. Oh yeah, of course we got to pee on something. And there he goes. He kept scratching on that door for I don't know how many times after the cat died. I had to go in, I had to open the door for him so he can go around, take a look on the bed and all that sort of stuff. Show him he's not there, Kitty's not around. So anyway, there you are. And that's going to be it for now. Talk to you guys later.